Phela Khaya i-Valentine's ball yethu yokuqina. Okay? Angeke yenzeke futhi. Uyangizwa? Phela mele senze sure ukuthi uTumelo uyayirecorda. Mele bangibone. I mean, mele basibone mina nawe. Yabona? Yeah. So mina ngiyoplan mina.
Baby, yes. Don't play candle cool
Wow.
romantic.
Ngiyoplan i-Valentine's ball.
Ni romantic.
Ngoba ready sharp.
Buhle. Ni romantic.
Hello everyone, welcome back to ASR, African Stories Realized. This is our weekly review of Youngins Season 1. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Let's get into it. Episode 22 picks up with an announcement by Principal Mthembu that the Valentine's Ball is cancelled. The entire school was not pleased with the announcement, especially the grade 12 students led by Buhle, who was determined to salvage the event. Khaya followed up his interest in Amo, even suggesting that he might be ready to drop Buhle for her. He also caught Sefako writing a love letter and made him promise that he'll introduce him to his new girlfriend. Meanwhile, a girl named Tepi introduced herself to Mahlatse showing interest, but he was still hung up on Amo, who was quickly moving on with her new friends. Mahlatse confronted Amo after they bought weed from him, but she quickly shut him down before joining her friends for her first smoke. If ever Mahlatse's place in the friend zone was in doubt, Amo wasn't even moved when Palesa and Alex told her that they could tell Mahlatse liked her. Back at their dorm, Mahlatse confided in Tumelo about how much Amo had changed, but the episode ends with Tumelo advising him to forget about Amo and to give Tepi, who actually likes him, a chance. Episode 23 picks up with Butle's fight to reinstate the Valentine's Ball. She made her case to the principal, but he refused. However, Butle returned to the principal's office with yet another passionate plea to reinstate the ball, but this time he accepted after Butle promised that there would be strict stipulations and that the students would be on their best behavior. Once word got out that the Valentine's Ball was back on, the students began scrambling for dates. Tepi made an extravagant proposal for Mahlatse, who despite not being interested, accepted and agreed to go to the Valentine's Ball with her. Meanwhile, Palesa and Alex organized some speed dates for Amo, with a room full of boys and girls interested in taking her to the ball. However, to her friend's disappointment, Amo rejected them all as she continued to crush on Khaya. The episode ends with the desperate Tumelo once again trying to convince a reluctant Sefako to take him to the Valentine's Ball. Episode 24 picks up as the Valentine's Ball approaches. Tumelo receives a proposal from a secret admirer who he believes to be Sefako, ultimately accepting to go to the bash with him. Butle confronted Khaya for not being romantic enough, but my boy made it up to her with an extravagant proposal that had the whole school buzzing. Mahlatse once again tried to reach out to Amo, but she immediately shut him down and encouraged him to finish what he started with Tepi. It seemed like the dateless Amo wasn't going to attend the Valentine's Ball, but at the 11th hour, she received an invite from a secret admirer. When the Valentine's bash finally came, all the students were coupled up, but everyone was left shocked when Amo arrived with her date, Sefako of all people. A heartbroken Tumelo exited the hall where his real Valentine introduced himself and was quickly rejected. Mahlatse then arrived to comfort his friend. Back in the hall, Sefako and Amo had zero chemistry and quickly started doing their own thing. Tumelo confronted a defiant Sefako, who once again refused to go public with their relationship, basically telling Tumelo to take it or leave it. Meanwhile, a jealous Khaya confronted Amo as the couple had a heated exchange. The episode ends with Khaya stealing a kiss from Amo as she kissed him back before running off. We got another strong set of episodes this week. It was very nostalgic watching the high school students getting excited about Valentine's Day and scrambling for dates. But I do think the show should have tried to align this episode with the actual Valentine's Day. But I know that's something they didn't have control over. I loved how they revealed that Sefako was Amo's date, but I don't think that Khaya will be happy with him. He knew Khaya was interested in Amo and he still asked her out. I think he's gonna have to come out to Khaya soon. However, Tumelo is being a hypocrite for forcing the issue. Now let's talk about the kiss at the end. Khaya knows his girl is crazy, so I don't know why he's being reckless. For a moment, I thought she was gonna catch them kissing, but I do expect her to find out soon. Amo's been crushing on Khaya since the first week of school, so this was a long time coming. I know a lot of people will question why he doesn't just break up with Buhle, But we all know that wouldn't be easy because of how high maintenance she is. Once again, the show has done well to suspend the principal's storyline in favor of developing the students' characters and sharing their experiences. However, the gang will eventually find out that Kaya snitched on them, and it'll derail whatever he started with Amu. It also might reignite the investigation into Principal Mtembu. I felt bad for Matlatse, but he friend-zoned himself. That's why you always have to make your intentions clear early on. We'll be back next week with another review. Don't forget to like and subscribe. This is ASR for the love of African filmmaking and storytelling.